Did somebody just capture clear footage of the Loch Ness Monster jumping out of the water? Or is this video nowhere near as mythical as it appears? Let's go ahead and have a closer look, as I saw several things that tipped me off that this most likely is not the legendary cryptid that is said to reside within the waters of Lake Loch Ness. I would tell you to go and watch the whole original video, however there wasn't much more going on there than what I could show you in that short stitch time frame. And I find it odd that the original video I was going to use for this stitch has since been removed, and I can't seem to locate it anywhere. Which means I can't tag the original content creator in the video like I like to do, so you guys can go back and watch the whole original video. And it also means I'm going to have to kind of Frankenstein this together using an editing app, which is not my preferred method, but I have to make do with what I've got. So let's start the breakdown. The first thing I really want to discuss and look at is the size of the splash as this creature breaches the water. The splash size is much smaller than what I would expect from a creature of this proportion. Also, with this creature out of the water, we can definitely tell it's a hell of a lot smaller than what the typical description of Nessie would fit. So while the type of creature that Nessie is may fit the description here, the size profile is way off. And the reason I wanted to talk about the breach splash is because we need to look at the re-entry splash as well. Or should I say, lack thereof. Given the size of this beast, when it re-enters the water, there should definitely be some form of a wake or splash, and we're not seeing that here. And when those front flippers re-entered, I would definitely expect to see a splash, and it's just non-existent. And I'd say that hints towards some kind of poor CGI. When the tail of the creature re-enters the water, there is indeed a splash, but it is much, much smaller than what should be made by a creature of this size. Even dolphins, one of the most streamlined creatures in the ocean, make a splash upon exit and re-entry. The lack of splash makes me think about an Olympic diver doing a rip dive. But this creature is just too big and it would have had a splash. This is CGI. In my opinion, what's yours?